Acronyms. You form acronyms by using each first letter from a group of words to form a new word. This is particularly useful when remembering words in a specified order. Acronyms are very common in ordinary language and in many fields. Here are some examples of acronyms. NBA, which stands for National Basketball Association. SCUBA, which stands for Self-Contained Underwater Breathing Apparatus. BTU, which stands for British Thermal Units. And LASER, which stands for Light Amplification by Stimulated Emission of Radiation. Let us suppose that you have to memorize the names of 4 kinds of fossils for your geology class. 1. Actual remains. 2. Petrified. 3. Imprint. And 4. Molds or casts. Take the first letter of each item you are trying to remember, then arrange the letters so that the acronym resembles a word you are familiar with. In this case, it could be either PAIN or IMAP. Although acronyms can be very useful memory aids, they do have some disadvantages. First, they are useful for rote memory, but do not aid comprehension. Be sure to differentiate between comprehension and memory, keeping in mind that understanding is often the best way to remember. A second problem with acronyms is that they can be difficult to form. Not all lists of words will lend themselves equally well to this technique. Finally, acronyms, like everything else, can be forgotten if not committed to memory. Acrostics. Like acronyms, you use the first letter of each word you are trying to remember. Instead of making a new word, you use the letters to make a sentence. Here are some examples. My dear Aunt Sally is an acrostic for the mathematical order of operations: multiply, divide, add, subtract. King's Phil came over for the jeans special is an acrostic for kingdom, phylum, class, order, genus, species. Like acronyms, acrostics can be very simple to remember and are particularly helpful when you need to remember a list in a specific order. One advantage over acronyms is that they are less limiting. If your words don't form easy to remember acronyms, using acrostics may be preferable. On the other hand, they can take more thought to create and require remembering a whole new sentence rather than just one word, as is the case with acronyms. Otherwise, they present the same problem as acronyms in that they aid memorization but not comprehension.